What's up guys, welcome back once again to Did Reviews. Today I'm checking out a brand new keyboard, and this is a bit of a different one. This is from Drunkdeer. This is their A75 Pro, who previously done an A75. This is the Pro version. So we're basically going to take a look at this. So thank you to these for sending this over for review. So this isn't your standard mechanical keyboard. This is a magnetic switch keyboard, which offers a lot of adjustability for keystrokes and things like that, which we'll have a look at the software in a bit and we'll see what it can do. But we're going to get it unboxed, have a look at it, have a play around with it. I'll test it and then do a sort of sound test, typing test, things like that. I'll let you know my thoughts on it. But first of all, we're going to unbox it and have a look at the quality of it. So stick with me guys and let's have a look. So like I said, this is the Drunkdeer A75 Pro. There's not a lot of information on the box to show you, so I'll just have a look, show you the front of it. It says Unleash Your Potential, aluminium case version. We'll have a look at that in a sec. And like I say, it's 75% layout, magnetic switch gaming keyboard, and that is pretty much all there is to show you on the box itself. So let's get this out. It does feel really heavy. That's the lid off. You get easy operating, so you get sort of a list of the keyboard sort of shortcuts you can use for backlighting and things like that. This is a RGB keyboard as well, and then you get a few little accessories, a keycap puller and a USB-C to A cable, and then you get the keyboard itself. It's really nicely packaged, this actually. They do a couple of different colours. They asked me which one I wanted, and I wanted the black and red version. Sort of black, sort of grey colour and red, just as you can probably see from the mouse mat and my keyboard behind it, just to sort of match my setup, because I like red. I've also got a Red Devil GPU, so everything's red here really. So let's move it all out the way and take a look at the keyboard itself. Let's remove some of the stickers and things off it. So first of all, I want to say this feels absolutely amazing quality. It is so heavy. It says aluminium case version, but the case isn't aluminium, it's plastic, but it's got a nice feel to it. But there's definitely some aluminium or something inside here somewhere, because it's so heavy. It weighs it's very similar to this one back here, which is full aluminium, and I'd say it weighs about the same, to be honest with you. So there's definitely some aluminium going off inside here, and yeah, it feels absolutely incredible quality. So I'll just have a quick look over it. Obviously, like I say, I've got the black and red edition. I think they do a black and grey, so these are like a lighter grey colour on those. They don't come with any extra keycaps or anything like that, but that's not an issue really. So have a look at that. Look at the front and the sides, and you can see on this one we've also got this Drunkdeer branded strip that goes all the way around the back. That does feel like aluminium there. That's definitely aluminium on the back there, milled aluminium with USB-C connection there. It's on the left hand side of the keyboard. I normally prefer it when it's in the middle, so then you can route your cable different directions if it needs to be, but it's not a deal breaker at all. And then we've got this Drunkdeer, again, aluminium symbol on the bottom here with this nice sort of ribbed effect on there. You've got the feet here with a little bit of adjustability. You can flip those up or you can have them down and just on those. It did look like you could lift those up, but I can't seem to do it. Whether I'm doing something wrong, I don't know, but I can't lift those bits up there for a different height adjust. So it looks like you've literally got the two options here at the moment. Apologies if I've got that wrong there, but that's the way it looks at the moment. So let's get it plugged in, have a look at it. Obviously I forgot to mention, you also get a sort of little control knob here, which you can obviously use for different things, pausing, playing, volume control, things like that. That feels really nice quality as well. And I'm not sure if that's, yeah, I think that's made out of aluminium as well, because it feels really cold to the touch. So yeah, that's got the control knob at the top there. Right, so we're plugged in and we've got RGB mode on as well. As you can see, we're on a cycling rainbow effect at the moment. The lighting's quite subtle on this. I'll try and turn the lights down so you can see it a little bit better. Just turn the main key light off so you can see the RGB a little bit better. It does look a lot brighter now that's off, rather than having a massive light shine on top of it, but it looks absolutely fantastic. So we'll have a quick look at some of the effects. We've got a menu button down here, which is what you use to change the RGB. You can change different effects. You can also change the brightness up and down. You can have it all the way off, or you can have it really bright. So let's look at that sort of sliding one. That's really nice, I like that. Go between the two, that one, gradient all the way around, that's cool. That's the one we had previously. Got a static effect, and then you can change the colours of those with menu and tab. Really easy shortcut keys on this, I like that. It's really good. Then we've got a fading one. That's really slow fading. And that's a colour change. Got a more breathing one, which is quicker. Again, you can change, it's a solid colour one on that. We've got a sort of touch type one, so it basically changes every time you touch it. That's nice to see. And we've got sort of a, not sure what this one is, but a different one that's just random colours everywhere. We've got a wave, which again you can change the colours between on that. Got one that meets in the middle, one that comes down from the top. This is my favourite, the one that basically spreads out when you press the key. Or you can also change it into RGB mode as well, so it goes into the unicorn mode when there we go. That's absolutely awesome, I really like that. Got a sort of chasing one. There's absolutely tons of effects on here. I spent all day. I'm not going to spend all day going through them, but there's absolutely tons of effects. So basically, let's now have a look at the software, and we'll do a sound test of this as well. So first of all, let's do the sound test. Wow, sounds absolutely lovely. Let's just hear that again. That spacebar sounds lovely. It's pretty quiet. Like I say, they're not like a red switch or anything like this. These are a magnetic switch. Let's take one of these off so we can just have a quick look. So as you can see, this is the magnetic switch in here. It's, like I say, it's not got a brand like a Gale or a Kale or a Gator or anything like that. It's its own magnetic switch from, I assume, from Drunkdeer, and they're just like a linear travel. But they feel really nice, and like I say, the actuation should be adjustable on this, with it being a magnetic one. And then north RGB lit, so obviously bear that in mind if you want to change the keycaps on this. Like a standard Cherry MX keycap as well. Right, so time to open the software up, have a look at that, and then go from there. Right, so the software for this keyboard is actually a web-based software, which you basically just go to drunkdeer-antler.com and you can connect your keyboard that way. And I actually quite like this because it means you can access it pretty much anywhere. You don't have to install the software on different computers. You can literally just go straight on. I think that's quite a good idea, to be honest with you. So you've got your colour changing here, and you've got sort of all the different ones. That's obviously set to off. Rose marquee, once you save it to your keyboard, it then obviously change the speed of it, the brightness of it, all that kind of stuff. And it all changes there. So you've got all your different settings down here. It's pretty much, from looking at it, it's basically what you've got on the settings I've already shown you, on basically what you can change on the keyboard. It's just a more intuitive way of doing it, so you can actually see what it's doing and things like that. You can just go straight to it rather than cycling through them all. You can have presets on there and everything. You can change per key if you want to, and everything like that. So you've got plenty of options there. Then you can go to your performance tab, and this is where you can set all the key sensitivity. So let's try and zoom in a little bit so you can see it a bit better. So here we are, you've got the keyboard set up here, and it's got your different actuation heights here, and you can basically change the difference on there. So I can click on the spacebar and I can say set activate action point, set the point and activate the key press, so I can have it 2mm up to 3.8mm, or all the way down to 0.2. So where basically it will pretty much react straight away. Let's have it at 1. You can have keystroke tracking. Once I've activated, any keystroke will be tracked, and multiple keystrokes can be tracked simultaneously, so you can track keystrokes for that. You've got key sensitivity settings. Sensitivity determines how far you need to release or press the key to deactivate or reactivate it. So at the moment it's got basically, as soon as you touch it, it's activated. As soon as you let go, it's activated. So you can basically change that change that around on how you want it. So it activates at different settings. You've got turbo mode here. Utilizing turbo mode can significantly minimize input latency. Once activated, the lighting effect will become static and the keystroke tracking feature will be disabled. So basically it's turbo mode. It basically reduces your input latency from the keyboard, so that's going to be for people that are like basically pro gamers and stuff like that. You're going to want to turn that on and reduce your latency on that. You've also got rapid trigger mode for all keys. Triggered once pressed, reset once released, continuous activation and instantly deactivating, performing immediate accuracy in FPS games. So again, that's literally turn it on for all keys. As soon as you press that trigger, it activates. As soon as you let go of it, it deactivates, because it's using magnets in there. Rather than having to have a set actuation point on there, it can literally, as soon as you stop doing something, it will stop using that input. So that, again, that's going to be, it says for FPS games on there. So I'm going to turn that on and I'm going to have a little play about and see what I think. And then you've got remapping as well, so you can literally remap any of these keys here by the looks of it. Yeah, you can remap any of the keys to anything down here. So you can do loads of stuff on here. The only thing I can't see is any way to change what this knob does. So it looks like that is literally just a volume key and a play pause button, multimedia function, because there's nothing on here. Whether it's going to be released in future firmware update or future software on here for this one, because this is a brand new keyboard, I'm not sure, but I'll speak to Drunkdeer and see if I can get any idea on that. But yeah, there's absolutely loads and loads of customizability on this keyboard. You've got loads of stuff you can do. As you can see, you've got all your different set points here. It tells you on here, as you can see, I've set this 1 mil. It tells you on there what I've set it to there. And if you change these two here, these will change as well. As you can see, that's at 1.5 now, and the spacebar is at 1.5. So there's lots and lots of customization. I'm not a pro gamer, so I probably don't need any of this, but I am going to have a little game of it and see how it feels and let you know from there. What I am going to do first, though, is I'm going to do a typing test to see how we get on. So my typing speed is 40 words per minute and it's 85%. I did 6 typos, so my net speed is 34 words per minute. Not amazing, but I'm not a great typer anyway, so that's not a fair test really. But I have to say that typing on this is absolutely awesome. It feels really, really nice, and hopefully you could hear the keystrokes sound absolutely incredible as well. So that's that done. Let's get into some gaming and I'll let you know how it feels for gaming. Right, so obviously I've shown you everything about this keyboard in terms of how I feel, done typing test, sound testing. Let's just do that again because it sounds lovely. Yeah, it sounds absolutely amazing. I've talked about the build quality. It's absolutely awesome, this keyboard. I absolutely love it. I'm not one of those keyboard geeks who would build a custom keyboard for £300 or more, $300 more, that kind of thing. I'm not that kind of person that wants to do my own things. So if that's your kind of thing, then obviously you won't be really looking at something like this. But if you don't want to do anything like that, you just want to get a keyboard that works well, feels great, does its job, and like I say, looks great as well, I think, then this one is definitely a winner for me, and I highly recommend this. But I hope they do a wireless version in the future, because that'd be even better. But yeah, the build quality of this is absolutely fantastic. It is absolutely solid. There's obviously no flex in it at all. I believe it's all aluminium plated inside. The case is plastic, but I believe there's aluminium plated next. It weighs a ton. It's so heavy. This is my HyperX Origins alloy, which is, the whole case is aluminium on this, and it's pretty much the same weight. Might be a bit heavier, but pretty much the same weight as that. So there's definitely aluminium in here somewhere. The switches are absolutely beautiful. These magnetic switches, absolutely beautiful. The RGB is fantastic. Plenty of settings on there. The software is really good as well, actually. And with it being web browser based, it means you can access it wherever you are, whether you move this to a different computer or whatever, take it somewhere with you. You don't need to go and install software. You can literally plug it in and then go on their software, and it'll find it, and you'll be able to adjust it wherever you are. So that's absolutely great. Little volume sort of knob is a nice one to have. One thing I couldn't find, I apologise if I've got this wrong, but I couldn't find any way to adjust what this does. It'd be nice if you could adjust it to do things in sort of like video editing and things like that, but that's my use case scenario, to like obviously track through your video and things like that. That would be good, but I couldn't find how to do that. If anyone knows, then please let me know. So I've been gaming with this for the past couple of weeks. I think it's been the past couple of weeks, I don't know how long, at least the past week since I started this video. I started recording it, and then I've been gaming with it since, because I wanted to get hands-on with how I felt about this. Obviously, I've been gaming on it, I've been typing on it, browsing the internet, using it and everything like that. And I have to say, it's one of the best keyboards I've ever used. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, like I say, I'm not one of those people that's massively into my keyboards, and I've tried all different ones. I've tried a few. I've tried my HyperX, I've tried Ducky ones, which are great as well. I've tried some from Acco, I've tried Logitech's Corsairs in the past. I've had their Strafes, which again, it was a great keyboard. I've had a few. I've had cheaper ones as well, and this is now my personal favourite. The favourite one I've used. I'm going to continue to use this for the foreseeable, because I absolutely love it, and also with the red accents and everything on it, it matches my build, as you can see, my Red Devil build. It matches that perfectly and just looks absolutely beautiful. And like I say, it does come in one with black and grey keys as well, so if you're not into the red, you don't have to get the red. But obviously you can also change keycaps out if you want to, put pudding keycaps on it and things like this. I think that'll look quite nice. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. I've been gaming with it. I've been doing, to test this out, I've been mainly doing a single player first person, because I don't get time to play online anymore, really. So I've just been testing it with things like Doom and Dying Light and things like that, and it's absolutely awesome to use. I've had no problems with it whatsoever, and it just feels great to game on. So if you're in the market for a keyboard, it doesn't break the bank. I can't remember the price. I'm pretty sure I've said it at the start of the video. I don't know. If I haven't, I apologise, but links will be in the description below. If you're interested in this keyboard, or you're looking for a mechanical keyboard or magnetic keyboard, as this one is just not technically mechanical, you're in the market for a gaming keyboard that's well built and does a great job and sounds lovely, then yeah, I can highly recommend this. Just go out and buy it. It's absolutely lovely. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was interesting. I hope this gave you an insight into a new sort of, I've never heard of this brand before until I basically stumbled across them and asked them if they'd help me out, and they did. So thank you to them for that. But yeah, it's definitely one to have a look at. I think other companies are starting to do magnetics switches now as well. This is the first one I've used, and it's a thumbs up from me. Absolutely love it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please don't forget to do that. Give me a like or a dislike, depending on how you feel. Any comments in the comment section below. If you've got any questions, give me a shout, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And thanks for watching. Have a great day, and goodbye.